Yo, everyone, and welcome to Bevs with the Best, the
Yo.
show where we get the best guests, they pick the best bev, and we have the best sesh. Today, I'm here with
Baretta 50 Cal, man, the one and only,
one
man.
and only Mobo Bobo.
Bo.
Have you seen Bobo Bo?
Bo. Yeah, hell yeah. That shit is fire.
What you know about Bobo Bo?
That shit fire. That shit's mad funny too.
Nah, literally.
That shit is hilarious. And we rocking with D9, man. Give a round of applause to my son
Dang,
D9, man.
hey.
The guy who make it all possible, man. Stop playing with him.
Literally.
I
Hey,
swear.
I appreciate that showing love to the host too.
Nah, for
like,
real, man. He make it all possible. It's I'm just happy to be here, man.
Nah,
No bullshit.
game. Nah, game.
I swear to God.
We gotta get the bevs. It's bevs with the best. So what's the bev?
Shit.
What the heck? What's
This
the
time
bev?
around, we got the Coco Rico, man. It's a New York classic, man. If you know, you know. This the coconut soda. I swear to God, like only the real know about this. This not a common thing. You feel me?
Not a cocoa.
Among the masses, but you feel me? If you know, you know.
Man, let's try it.
Hell yeah, come on. I think you gonna fuck with it.
Yeah, I love coconut. Almond Joy. That's my favorite chocolate.
This is way better than almond joy. I promise. Way better.
Let's see.
Yeah, this shit tastes how I remember.
Oh no, that shit is fire. Nah,
Yeah,
that shit is
hard.
fire.
Yeah, yo, bro, people be sleeping, bro. Everybody want to drink Sprite all day and shit. This the one right here. This the one right here.
Fuck, bro.
I'm telling you. Tell
that
me not.
shit is actually.
Tell me not. That shit busted.
Nah, why? You and FK just came through on some shit I'm not even on yet. Like,
Bro, I'm really a Bev connoisseur, bro. Like,
nah, we might have to run it back and get that other one that.
yeah, nah. The Virgils.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Watch we back out next for the next episode, part 2. Man.
Nah, literally.
Man. Yo, you ever try this shit? Try it. Bro, this shit tore. Yo, pass him this.
Nah, pass it. Get it.
Nah,
get.
yo, come in the camera and
Nah,
try
nah,
it.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta come in the camera and try this shit.
Nah, literally.
I swear to God. Yeah, get in frame real quick. Nah, I swear to God, this the one.
Nah, right.
We're not even here to play.
Oh wait, he's gotta get his mysterious aura going
I'm
on.
with D9 Alta, bro. We're not here to play. Yo. Yeah. Show 'em what's going on. Yeah,
he said
you know
valid.
that
Nah,
shit.
that shit was gas.
You
That
know
shit
that
is
shit
torch.
touch, word. He trying to hold nuts on the
Nah,
fucking.
literally. Hold it on the Coco
He
Rico.
trying, yeah, on the Coco Rico.
Nah, literally. Nah, whoa, who was that who just came on the screen?
Bro, that's my son Fake Kicking, man. The one and only, man. The man, the myth, and the legend, man.
No,
I
you've
swear
been
to
working
God.
with him a lot lately. Like, what's up with that? Like,
Alright, so like basically we was working on the tape for 9 months and we was just consistently working. We was like, yo, we gotta make a tape, but like we just kept working until we felt like we thought it was done and shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I was just on FK ass for the whole year. Like, yo, we gotta do this tape. Like I'm on him like every week, like yo, send beat. He done damn near send me every beat in his archive just for this tape. You feel me? I'm having him make new shit. I'm sending him samples, all type of shit. Like, it was really a process, bro. I ain't even gonna front. But the best part was just like have him come out here too and like actually like be there for the making of this shit. Like,
Yeah.
that shit was fire. I ain't gonna
no,
lie.
cause tell them about that rule.
Yo, I really don't like working with people unless it's in person. Like, if you a rapper and you want to rap with me, like, I gotta like fuck with you in person. Like, I'm not doing no over the internet center opens. Like, people be telling me center opens all the time. I be like, nah, like,
Nah, literally.
it's just I don't know. Like, I can't, like, I want to make music that like touch people, and it's just like if I'm making it with somebody, you gotta be there. I gotta know you type shit. I gotta get a feel for you. Like, for
So you
real.
prefer just making? That was a dumbass question. That was a dumbass
But some
question.
people, but some people prefer the opposite, you know, just because they're like they're so far away and shit. They don't got the meets to meet people. Shit. Luckily, I'm in New York. It's like a hot spot. Everybody trying to come out here. Everybody be out here, so it's like
Nah, literally.
it's easier than in most places. Some people just be in like from West Bubblefuck. You feel me? And they can't really they really can't make no shake because there's nobody in their proximity to go up with. You feel me?
Mhm.
But thankfully, like I'm from a city where like that shit's possible. You can do it.
Now you gotta check in with Mo if you come in here.
Swear to God, man, come check in, man. Best of the best.
Nah, literally, and freaking I like the stuff with FK a lot, but
Yeah.
I noticed that like every time like you find a producer, like you don't just make one song with them, like you always like make a million gazillion. Like,
hell yeah, cause I'm
like,
trying to go to their world for real. I'm trying
Yeah.
to bring them in mine and shit. I feel like that's how this music just grows and shit. Cause even if this shit don't end up dropping and shit, like we both grew in a sense just from working with each other, and that's
Yeah,
what I'm always
literally.
going for.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, cause like this shit for all of us to grow. You feel me?
And on Revamped, like I was hearing like styles from FK that I don't think I really heard before. Like you
Hell
was bringing
yeah.
a beast out of him.
I had to, bro, cause I gotta show him what my man's really capable of and shit. A lot of people be sleeping, like they think he can only do like one certain lane and shit, and I'm here to show him like y'all wrong.
Nah,
For real,
literally.
like, he
and
can do whatever he want.
Yeah, literally. Like
Swear to God.
you always bringing something new out of people. Like
Yeah, that's what it's all about. You feel me? I want to be able to come around people that make music and shit, and they doing shit they not conventionally doing, and it's just like it's like bringing the best of both worlds and shit. It's like Hannah Montana. Swear to God.
And like, what is like the traits? Like, if there was someone out there, like, what is the traits of someone that you don't? Because you be working with a lot of different people, but what's the traits of like someone you like make an album with, like FK? Like, what do you notice about these producers, or not rappers, but really producers, like that makes you want to be like, okay, this is someone I can see us going somewhere with?
Somebody who got their own vision and their own lane with this shit. Like someone who's not trying to be like nobody else. Like they got their own like lane they want to carve with their career and shit. Like that's what ultimately like draws me to people. Like people that just want to do their own thing on some individual shit. Like I fuck with that because it's like we all supposed to push this shit in some way, shape, or form. Like push the envelope. So whenever I come around people or like meet people that really like care about this shit and are dedicated, that shit motivates me too to go harder. So it's like I like working with people that make me want to go harder. So that's ultimately what I look for and shit. Like if you can bring that beginner spirit out of me, bro, like we locked.
Nah, literally,
Swear.
like, you are who you're around. So if you're just around people who aren't being lazy, not really trying to push anything, like that's what you're about to turn into.
Exactly, bro. Because at the end of the day, all this shit reflected in the music. So how we getting it, how we living it, and you feel me? All the work we put into it, like all that shit gonna reflect in the music, and that's why that shit is undeniable every time.
Nah, facts.
I swear.
When you was first starting, like, do you think you still like look for those? Were you looking for that when you was first starting, like choosing beats, or like what was?
Yeah, I wanted beats that made me feel something and shit. I wanted beats that were fun too and shit. Cause this is like, I don't know. I'm not so serious when it comes to making music all the time. In the sense of like, sometimes I want to do whimsical shit. I just want to have fun. Not everything is like some save the world shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gotta have fun with this shit too. You gotta experiment. You gotta make a wave. You gotta make an impact. You feel me? You gotta leave a trail. Like you gotta pave a way for real. Like that's what's really like when it's all said and done, and when it all goes down in history and shit. Like people gonna know like what you did. You feel me?
Literally.
If you get to that point. Luckily, I feel like I'm gonna get to that point where people gonna understand, even from like say 5 years from now, 10 years ago. You get what I'm saying? Like 5 years from now, what's 5 years from now? It's about to be 2030. You feel me? 10 years ago, 2020, they gonna see what we was on in 2020 and be like, damn, like he been doing this shit, like he been the blueprint.
Nah, literally.
And shit like that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and nah, literally, that's like what I'm kind of on too. Like I think about like all the time, bro. Like we're here for such a small amount of time. Like what's the point of even living if you're not like about to leave this mark? That's because we're gonna get forgotten. But if you can take steps so it's not forgetting as quick, you know what I'm saying? And that's by going hard and being yourself and like. Especially you, bro. You even inspire me in a way because, like, that Mo Monday shit, I'm like, you're dropping a song every single Monday. Or not even just a song, some form of Mo media.
Yeah, every Monday, Mo Mondays.
I'm just like, yo, like, it just takes some level of dedication. And, like, I just see how much you care about this stuff. And I'm just like, it's just destiny.
And like it's the same to you too, bro. Like you be motivating me, and you might not even know it sometimes, but just like the way like you care about your craft and the way you go hard for this shit, and the way like the mindset you have and shit, it's like it's a lot of people my age and even older that don't even have that. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like
because this is like YouTube or. It's just kind of my life. Like I feel like it's like the true thing that makes me happy.
And it's not even about like just the sense of media. It's just like what you stand on and shit. Like you trying to create something that people are gonna like fuck with. Like you care about this shit too.
Yeah,
in your
literally.
own lane. So it's like that shit transcends amongst creatives. Like no matter what the medium is, because it's like each one teach one. You know?
Yeah, literally.
No matter what.
Like, I'm learning from you to. Like we're like that's why
Literally,
you're around me, because we're learning from each other.
Exactly.
Like I'm learning to like make sure I'm super consistent and like really think a lot. Cause like in your earlier projects, you was having like the Soul Caliber theming, and like in a lot of the lyrics and tags you're using, you're making sure it's like, okay, this is the shit I'm on at this time. Like, and that honestly made me want to keep like my purple theming on everything, so everyone knows like, okay, you're about to watch something from me. That's why I got some purple shit. Like it's like the little details.
It's branding.
Nah, literally, like
it's branding.
The little details you.
All that shit count.
Nah, literally, all those little details and tags that you add to your, like, bro, the Call of Duty theme tape you dropped this year.
Yeah, this Black Ops Zombies tape, man. Shout out my son Carter and everybody else who have worked on that shit for real and brought it to life. That
Dimension
awesome.
63, that one is
great
fire.
Song. Great song. Shout out my son Cutspace, man.
Nah, you had a great year this year.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that too. I feel like I could have did more, honestly, but that's what 2025 is for. Like, I'm about to go all the way with this shit.
That's how I'm feeling. Like all double down, triple 5 million coins. Like
I swear to God, we all money in on this run. We all money in. We got one last Mo Mondays dropping for the year end too. With
and I heard it. It's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's
for
always
real.
a movie with Mo.
It's
Mo
a
the
movie. Show Your Work 2 next year too. Don't sleep.
And the revamp.
And Reloaded.
Oh. Heavy
Reloaded.
Nah, there you go.
Y'all dead. Y'all dead.
Now wait, what does 50 cal mean?
I ain't gonna lie, 50 caliber is like, alright, so you know how like big a 50 caliber bullet is? Yo, bro, imagine like somebody shot a big ass 50 caliber bullet at the world, bro, and like the impact it will leave. That's the same type of impact that I'm trying to leave with my legacy and what I'm doing in my art. I want to leave an impact, bro. Like I want people to see, just even for the foreseeable future and shit. It won't even gotta be about me. It's just to like show people that you could really do what you want in this world as long as you put your mind to it, for real.
Bro, that is so fire. Wait, what's Mo Beretta?
Bro, Mo is a...
Oh, Beretta is like the gun.
Nah, it's an acronym.
Oh, shit.
It's an acronym. This is the first time I'm going to ever say this shit on video, too. Just because you my guy, for real. It's the first time I'm going to ever say it on video. BARETTA. That stands for best or better at realizing everything takes true ambition. That's what Beretta stand for, bro. It's not about no gun shit, bro. Like that 50 cal, like it sounds like some gun shit, but that shit is deeper than music. It's deeper than all of that shit. Like this shit really like for the world. No bullshit.
That is so fucking fire.
You feel me?
Bro, nah, like, now that makes me want to like.
Shit make you want to lock in, right?
Nah, literally. Yeah. I'm just like, yo, bro, like, that's what I'm saying. The little details with you, bro. Like, I was just thinking it was just, wait, then what's Mo?
It's just Mo. You could have it money over hoes you want. You
feel
me?
Nah,
like,
literally.
It's like whatever you want to call it.
Mega acronym. That's like the key to life.
It's
acronym.
Literally what you want to call it. It's whatever. It's however you want to call it. You feel me? Call it how you see it. I swear.
No, but
all roads lead to the journey.
Bro, we're just spinning the facts.
All roads lead to the journey. I swear to God. That's what my career is like, and I feel like that's why so many like people. I would say like the supported system I got, like they gravitate toward that shit so well because it's all about the journey, and it's like they see that shit going on and they can apply that to their life too, because we all just on our own road just trying to figure this shit out. You feel me? So I feel like with me doing what I'm doing, it can inspire other people to do what they gotta do and shit. And that's really all I want, for real. Like,
yeah, you're rapping and doing all this for a purpose.
Exactly.
And that's just like
bro.
More respectable than anything. Like
motivational Mo.
Nah, literally
motivational Mo. I put the Mo in motivation. Don't you ever forget it.
Nah, facts.
Don't you ever forget it.
Now, when you were like first starting, like, I feel like your style over time's like the way you rap at least has been consistent. Like maybe not the type of producing.
Yeah.
But like what made you want to go with this like no auto thing? Like have you I mean, you have some songs with auto, but like what makes you so hard on this no auto? It's
just I don't know, like the voice I got and shit. Don't get me wrong, I sound fire with the auto tune, but it's just like for me to really get my point across and shit in a way that's really gonna strike you, I feel like I gotta go no auto, because I got the voice where I say things with conviction and that shit gonna hit you.
Yeah,
that shit gonna hit you somewhere. It's not even gonna hit you where it hurt. It's gonna hit you where it count. And that shit, that ass, like, feel me? Like, somebody told me this. It was like, yo, bro, like, you have, like, the songs you make, it's like, straight fire, but then it's always that one line in the song that just like hits you and you like.
Nah, literally.
And that shit makes me feel like, damn.
Nah,
like,
literally.
Really the impact, really the 50 cal impact that I was telling you about. Like, yeah. That one line is gonna hit you like a bullet, like.
No, literally, like, when I listen to your music, like, you be rapping so fast, I won't even know half the things you said, but then that one, I literally think that's true.
Literally.
Because that Gypsies and Bandits song, every time I listen to it, I always say the Hey Arnold line.
Did like, the shit off the dome, I never had to plan it.
Nah, literally.
I swear to God.
Like, even if I can't keep up with it, there's going to be one lyric I'm going to say, and that lyric's going to be the hardest fucking
Hell yeah. Like, it's going to be the one that really stood out, bro.
Nah, literally. He talking about chicken, no omelet. Like, you just, like, you.
When I wake up, I'm thinking about chicken, no omelet.
Nah, literally.
I swear to God.
Like, it takes, like, 3 or 4 listens for me to even catch everything you said. Not in a, like, it. For me to enjoy a Mo Beretta song, it's like the first listen, I'm like, okay, is this one actually hard? And then the second one, I'm like, okay, let me hear what he's actually saying. Mm-hmm. And then the third one, I'm like, now I'm catching the bars. Yeah. Now I know what you're saying. And then the fourth one, I'm like, this one's lit. And then boom, look at that. You just got 4 plays off me.
Exactly.
And then I'm going to do that multiple times in a day. You just ran up like 4,000 plays just off me trying to figure out what
exactly.
you're doing.
It's just off of people trying to understand it because it's like it's something that people want to make sense of. And I feel like that's like the golden rule. Like you got to make something people want to understand, you know? Mm-hmm. If people don't try to understand it, that means it's like you're not doing what you're supposed to. Because it's like all good ideas, they're going to have people that doubt them. But it's also going to be like a good amount of people that are like free thinkers and they gonna want to like dig deeper into that shit. And those are the people that are like digging deeper into my music and trying to like, feel me? Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you have a bar you could think of right now that is maybe not necessarily your favorite, but one that you think really resonates with you? Like something you said, you're like, that's the realest shit I ever said.
Sometimes when life get hard, you gotta be your own rock. Tell me not, twin.
Nah, facts.
Tell me not, twin. Facts. Sometimes when life get hard, you gotta be your own rock.
What song was that?
Own Eyes off D2.
Oh.
Yeah, off Dogma 2. Nah, I said deep cut though, but it's
I'm not hip on that one. That was before my time.
Nah, it's one of them ones though. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna play it for you after this. You're gonna be like,
yeah, the first song I heard by you was the song on the Surf Gang page where it was called, it had, I think it's a freestyle. It has like this red smiley face.
You talking about 3,000 feet, yeah.
Yeah, that's the first song I ever heard.
3,000 feet. Yeah, that was the first song I dropped with Harrison back in the day. Hell yeah.
Damn. So I guess I was, cause on my
You was early on it. If that was the first song you heard, that means you was early on it. No bullshit. That was my first song. That was the first song I ever dropped with Surf Gang on a Surf Gang page.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to talk about meeting them?
Yeah, it's like, bro, back in the day, it was like, I went to school with this one. Yo, it's a long ass story too. It's like I went to school with one of the bros back in the day and shit, and he knew Tommy and shit. And one day Tommy came over and like I was already like fucking with my mans just like on some school shit. Just like he taught me how to record on Ableton and everything and shit. One day Tommy came through because they used to take the train together to school and shit. So that's how they knew each other. Mm-hmm. And fucking Tommy was just playing beats and I was just like freestyling on them shits. But I was freestyling. And like he was fake fucking with them shit. So like he was just like, yo, like you should get on this beat. So he loaded up a beat and I did some auto-tune shit to it. He was fucking with that shit. And like he sent it to the Surf members and shit. And they was fucking with me and shit. They started reaching out. And then I started linking up with them shortly after that and shit. And then I remember the first time I went to go see Harrison and Gianni for real. It was like we was at somebody's crib. I forgot who crib we was at. But I was trying to record one of their beats. But this was back when I wasn't punching in. I was just rapping straight verses. Like I had writtens and shit. This is back when I was writing still. So I'm trying to rap the verse in one take. I can't do it like on these beats. So he's like, yo, like try punching in. So I tried punching in and that shit was just like I had to start getting a hang of that shit. But once I started getting a hang of that shit, like that's when I really started forming like my rapping style for real. Cause I was like on some rappity rap shit. But then when I started punching in, that shit like created a whole new world for me with the rapping shit, I swear.
No, literally. Especially with how fast you rap.
Like, exactly. Like sometimes I gotta punch in. I ain't even go front. I talk fast sometimes. So.
Yeah, literally. Like I would imagine like after record, because when I was rapping, I did the same thing where I didn't realize punching in. I just would like And then, like,
yeah,
like,
bro,
like, breathe it. And then like after I record it, my face would literally be red because it's like you're sitting there for 2 minutes trying to match the beat, and hope that every lyric is like coming out good, like in
hell
one
yeah,
take.
bro.
But that's probably why you're so good at rapping, because you like.
I used to, like, back in the day too, before I like even used to drop music, like when I was younger and shit, I used to like write verses to like Ninth Wonder beats and like the Air Gear soundtrack, like the anime and shit, just like and like like the Samurai Champloo soundtrack, all that shit.
Oh,
like,
that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's
like
a good one to make
mad lo-fi and boom bap and like just like feel me, just like hip hop. Like I was really on that and just like trying to write to that shit. You feel me? Just because I was always a writer before anything, like even like outside of music, like I was always writing. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a good reader and shit. So.
Nah, literally.
That shit definitely transcended. After a certain point, I just stopped like writing, and then I was just able to do that shit with my head, and that I feel like that shit really like improve my artistry, because it's like writing is one thing, but if you can just like rap what you live in, just like off the dome, it's just like you don't even gotta like think about writing no shit down. You're just thinking about your life. You could just say shit that matter. Like that shit is hard. Like not a lot of people can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or make that shit sound appealing. You know?
No, literally.
Some
like,
people rap about their life. That should be boring as hell, bro.
I be feeling like I'm on the block when I listen to you.
I swear to God, like I'm gonna really take you to my world type of shit. I'm gonna really take you there.
No, freaking so. I don't know. I feel like going from boom bap to the stuff that you were hopping on in the early days was like a big transition. Was there like a middle between that, or?
I'm not gonna lie, like just via like just listening to music and shit. Like in high school, I was listening to a lot of like I was listening to everything, bro. But like I had a big like Atlanta phase. Like I was listening to mad Atlanta music. I was listening to mad DMV music too. Like when I started getting into like my later high school years and shit. So that definitely influenced me a lot. Like it taught me that it's like. You don't gotta rap a certain way, you feel me? Like, yeah, regional shit is important to a degree and shit, but you could always like mix it. You could always mix and match shit that you fuck with and shit and make your own shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's what I did a good job at. Like nobody can say that they sound like me or I sound like anybody else. Like I do me. You feel me? And it's just you can't. Not even nobody in New York. Like there's nobody in New York making the music I'm making right now because it's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like. Yeah, because I'm locking in with people from like other regions too, all across the world, like everything. You feel me? It's just like we bring all sorts of different shit to the table. We just mix it into like one just like fire ass entity and just call it music. I swear.
No, literally. Do you like labels on your stuff? I mean, does anyone ever call yourself not rap or?
Nah, no one's ever called it not rap, but people have called it like pretty close to like transcending the genre into some whole other shit that you can't even put a name on. But I fuck with that because that means that I'm pushing something, like I'm pushing literally. A boundary. You feel me? So
no, literally.
That's important.
Do you want a name for your shit, or you just like rap's fine?
I mean, like it's just it's rap, hell yeah. But at the end of the day, it's music. You feel me? Like I'm making music. I'm making music because it's like I rap 100%, and that's like nobody can ever take that away from me. But at the same time, I be trying to incorporate like other elements and shit, like pop, rock. Sometimes you feel me? It's just like all different types of shit I was influenced by when I was younger. Like I try to put all of that shit into the music and just make it something special. Yeah.
No, literally. I anytime that someone asks me like what kind of music I listen to, I never say rap. I'm just like I just listen to music.
Yeah, I listen to whatever.
I can't really like put a pinpoint on what this stuff that we're around is.
You get what I'm saying? I don't even like putting shit. I don't even like labeling shit for real. Like it's just I don't know. It puts a limitation on shit.
Yeah, literally.
I don't like putting nothing in the box. I don't like being in a box. So I don't ever want to put nothing in the box. If I rock with it, I rock with it. It's good music. People ask you what type of music I make. I just be like, I make good music.
Nah, facts.
That's it. Like,
nah, facts.
I ain't never gonna say that. I make rap and shit because I rap. You feel me? But it's like also at the same time,
it's just so different. You can't even.
Yeah, we pushing that shit too at the same. We pushing the boundary of this shit too at the same time. So, hell yeah.
Nah, I think like 3,000 feet. That's what it's called. That was the first song I heard by you. But then, like, of course, like I just heard like all the drill stuff. Like, you was like had that. I literally think that one with Trip, the Aqua Teen one. I heard that one before because I was like, no way they did the Aqua Teen.
Yeah,
like,
me and Trip was just fucking around in the crib when we made that shit out of his old crib. Those were the golden days. I swear.
No, literally.
COVID days.
Do you like the when you look back at all the drill stuff and the sample like? I mean, the stuff you did with Surf Gang, like you said, I feel like that really made an impact and really like
100%. And I'm thankful for it, bro.
Yeah, changed people's I don't know. You just never would hear some shit like Aqua Teen Drill. Like,
yeah, like you just wasn't hearing anything like we was making before. Like we set the trend for a lot of shit back then, bro. And that's something like nobody could take away from the game.
Yeah, do you like that stuff still, or?
Yeah, I like it still, especially just seeing what it turned into and shit. Like Gianni pushing that shit as like an industry standard now. Like that shit's fire to see. Like especially seeing where it came from. Like we was doing that shit as a joke at first, bro. And to see it turn into something so serious, it's like seeing like industry rappers like they want Gianni for that sound. Like that shit hard to see, bro. I ain't even gonna front. That shit fire.
From Mo to Kendrick, like
hell yeah, like that's crazy. So crazy, bro. And I'm proud of my dog for real. Like that's tough. Hell yeah.
Nah, when it comes to your old stuff, I mean, you just have so much freaking music. Like,
yeah,
I feel like most people like delete stuff, but like I feel like you have so much stuff. Like, are you just confident in everything, or like
anything I'm not confident in is not on my page. I'll just say it like that. Like anything that's not there no more, I'm just like I wasn't fucking with that shit enough for real. Like anything you see on my page is part of the timeline. Is there for a reason, just to see. Like you can go back to my songs from like 2019 and shit, play some shit that I'm about to drop in like 2025. You're gonna be like, damn, I see the growth. Like
yeah.
He came a long way type shit. Like he's been doing this shit for a minute. He's been perfecting his craft. He's been getting better at his shit. Like
it's always
showing.
It's always inspiring. I love that. Like just seeing the growth. Like it's just like so cool.
Hell yeah.
Because like in your early days, you of course there's like a hint of what you're on now. But I was literally telling FK this, and almost everyone I've had on this show so far that makes music. I feel like everyone's making their best stuff right now. I
swear to God, because it's like a coming of age type of thing too. Especially like we enter in a new age where it's like certain shit don't matter anymore structure wise. So it's like it's like fair game for anybody now, for real. Like if you got what it takes, you gonna show it.
No, literally.
And that's all what it comes down to at the end of the day.
And we're getting older too, and like wiser and learning.
Yeah,
like,
we've had this conversation multiple times too,
literally.
And shit. It's like that's what I mean. It's a coming of age. Like people growing up, they realizing shit. That shit gonna reflect in the music and shit too. It's like it's fire to see everybody from the newer generation too. They like maturing and shit and finding they like real sound and they real wave, and like that shit is fire because they killing it right now. So shout out to the younger generation. They doing their thing right now for real.
You think like now you got it pinned down, or you think you want to? Because, again, like...
I wouldn't say I got it pinned down and shit, but I would say that I do got a good range of shit that's at my disposal. Like, at my arsenal and shit, there's a good amount of bags that I've tapped into with each niche that I wanted to and shit. And we're nowhere near done, you feel me? That's just, like, the progress I made over the years and shit. I'm teaching myself how to get on different beats and just to do different shit. And I wouldn't even say on some adapting or keeping up with the times, but it's like learning that shit and just like fucking with it, you feel me? And working with it.
Just seeing what sticks. Like
hell yeah.
It's better to just try than just like stay in your comfort zone.
Exactly. Cause that's what's fun to me, bro. I like getting better, and that's why I be doing all these tricky ass beats sometimes. Cause it's like people be like, yo, how the fuck do you rap on these shits? And I'm like, bro, cause I trained myself to. Like
no, literally. I think
learned how to
can get on probably anything.
Exactly.
Like,
I can get on any beat that I want to get on. Like if I want to get on it, I can get on it, and I train myself to get to that point where it's like it's like second nature. You feel me? It's like breathing.
Is there even? But admit it though, like is there some that are a little tough?
I would say like, yeah, definitely. There's like beats that's like A-Gas, for example, like him and Dawson, they sent me some new shit, bro, and it's like some jazz shit, but it was like so hard for me to rap on, but I was able to do it, but it's just like, it was like so, like it's damn near impossible to catch that shit if you don't know like what you're doing. But it's like the way I visualize music, it's like I listen to a beat and I see a walkway, and it's like I walk down that walkway, you feel me? So whether it's the hi-hats making that walkway or whatever percussion's in that shit, like I know how to guide myself through that shit. It's like just seeing pathways and shit. Yeah. Like I visually see that shit as I'm making music.
Oh,
so that's how I really be like trying to weave my way through that shit like a seamstress would on a quilt. Like, I swear to God, like that's how. Yeah, bro. Shit crazy.
What? That is so fire.
If I could show y'all what goes through my head when I make music, you wouldn't believe it. Like it should be crazy, bro. That's how I be making this shit that I be making, because it's like I do it in my head. You feel me? This shit all coming from my head. It's not coming from pen and paper. No, none of that. That shit coming straight from the dome into the mic onto the beat.
Mm-hmm. And like when you like get in the mood to record, or like do you have like a ritual, or you're just like, okay,
I used to, I ain't gonna lie, but like what's it called, my ritual, I used to like boot up and shit sometimes. If I was in the studio, there was a candle around, I light the candles up, I set up my little RX shrine and shit. I really go on some ritual shit. But now it's like I just gotta get that fire in my heart. Mm-hmm. Not even to sound corny or not, like you just gotta have that. That's shit. That's not
like, corny, bro.
Once that shit lit, bro, like once that fire in my heart lit, bro, I'm locked in, bro. I'm ready to get into whatever.
Like, when I just get really passionate, or like I'm like mad, or like I just like want to put that into something.
Yeah, you just want to. It's just like jumping in the water. Like you just want to throw yourself into that shit. Like,
nah, literally.
And that's how I be taking this music shit. Sometimes I'll just be taking it head on. Like, yo, let's do this shit for real.
What do you think you have a song for every emotion, or like?
Yeah.
What's a song by you that like made you cry?
I'm trying.
For me, the song by you that like got me a little close is like the WYCAM 2.
Oh yeah, nah, that's one of them. That's one of them is gonna hit the why you come around me. Yeah. That's what the acronym for why you come around me. One and two, like both was important, but two was really one of them ones, bro. Especially that beat, like that shit make you feel like. I don't know. Yeah. Like that shit is so like crazy.
I feel like it perfectly sounds like the headspace you're at when you're having bad thoughts.
It feel like an old Disney movie. It feel like Bambi, bro.
Yeah,
it feel like you watching Bambi.
Matches it perfectly. The Eeyore matches it perfectly.
It feel like you watching Bambi and your house on fire.
No, literally.
That's dead what it sounds like.
Nah, literally.
Feel like you watching Bambi, your house on fire. You don't even care. You just want to watch Bambi so you feel okay.
And it's like some like slow-mo like shot. It's like you're in the movie and you're just like it's all burning.
I swear to God.
Slow-mo, like
sometimes you just gotta run your own movie with this shit, twin. I swear.
Wait, was that your choice for the one that made you cry, or which one is?
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with that one just cause it's like it's an emotional song, like. And I made that shit in 20 minutes too. I found out some like wicked news, and I was just like, nah, I gotta get in that
everyone
mode.
With this 20 minutes, like everyone is like, oh yeah, it'd be my favorite.
Nah, you can ask. Nah, you can ask Cutspace. Cutspace was with me in the studio when I made that shit. That shit took 12 to 20 minutes. Same thing with Dimension 63. Like I made both of them shits in 20 minutes, bro. Mm-hmm. Dead ass, like
quick with it.
I swear to God, cause it's just like it was circumstantial and shit, and the time was right. Like that was a ritual in itself. Shit, just like getting certain information. And just like be whatever the circumstances was, and that's for any song and shit. It's just like shit was right, so it's like I had something on my chest, I had to get it off, and I did that shit, and I worked on it too. No bullshit. And I worked on it too.
What's the anger song?
The anger song, a good anger song. Let me think. Pandemonium. Pandemonium's a good anger song. I ain't gonna front. That's a great one. Mm-hmm. I'll say what's another one. I got so many songs, bro. Like I think
you're usually
I gotta
like
think.
Lit rage,
if you know you know about me. If you know about me, or if Revamp Me and FK, that's a good one right there. Like that's another one. Like when you angry and shit, like you want to get out and go do something. Like that's one of them ones right there. No bullshit.
And then what do you think is like your happiest?
21 Pilots is a great happy song.
Yeah, literally.
That should have put anybody in a good mood. That's why that shit just touched 100K. Like that shit, feel me? Like that shit really, like that should have brightened anybody's day. Cause I was pissed off when I made that song. I was mad when I made that song, and it's so crazy because it's like I turned that anger into like I was like, let's just have fun with this shit. I swear.
Yeah, literally. That song kind of like got me into you, cause like I was hip like here and there.
Yeah, but everybody got their phases with shit. I'm already knowing how it goes.
Yeah, I was like, okay, like. I like fucked with you. I was like, okay, he tough. Mm-hmm. But after that one, I really started keeping my eye on you. I was like, nah, that's respect. Hold on.
Hell yeah. Cause they ain't know I could walk. They ain't even know I could do Milwaukee beats for real. No, and those are like some of the easiest beats to do, just cause it's like I don't know. I understand the rhythm and shit.
And I just wouldn't have never imagined you on that beat.
Yeah.
I remember Problem posted it, cause sometimes I swear that they just like post beats that it's just like. I don't imagine anyone on it.
I didn't follow Problem at the time. Osiris posted it because I follow Osiris and shit. Osiris posted it. I was like, damn, this shit hard as fuck. So I hit up Problem. I was like, yo, send me this shit without the second lead in it, because there was some other lead in the shit, but the shit was throwing me off, because it's like sometimes I'll do that with producer. I'll be like, yo, send me this minus this, just so it's like more my speed type shit. He did that shit, and I just went crazy on that bitch. So shout out to my son Osiris, man, because if it wasn't for him, that song wouldn't even exist. He threw the crazy lob. Like shout out to bro.
I wouldn't even be listening to you, honestly.
See, look, that's how real it is, bro.
And then now it's like almost daily. Like I like
that's so real too. Like you feel me, my son a believer, and that's what it's all about. You feel me? Because there's a bunch of people like you too that was like, okay, he hard. Then they heard that one song that made him a believer. Like, nah, like let me really tap in.
That was the one. And then you had, the 20s, like the past like 2-3 years have been like my favorite stuff from you, and like I've tapped into some of it, but I really got to get into a lot of the older stuff. But I'm just like, nah, you just making that 2023 run was crazy. This year was even crazier. Like,
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
Do you have like a favorite year?
Do I have a favorite year? I'm not gonna lie. I would say 2021 was one of my favorite years, just because like everything in life was just so fun back then. Like that was like let me think, because 2021 that was like This Is Not a Drill 1 going into This Is Not a Drill 2 2022 and shit. So like I really had mad fun doing that shit, because I was just like making straight music with the bros for a month. That's how This Is Not a Drill 1 came around, and that shit was like a social experiment for real. I was just like, yo, I'm gonna just do straight drill, because I dropped Up and Down, right? That shit went crazy. I thought nobody was gonna like that song for real. That was the first time I ever did a drill beat and dropped it. And shit, I told Gianni to sample his song. He did it. I did the shit in 10 minutes ago in the studio. And then, feel me, I did the Triller. They was jacking the Triller. And you feel me? I shot the video. We dropped the song before the video. We dropped the video. Shit started going crazy. I was just like, nah, let me do the tape.
Nah, literally.
I did the tape. The tape started going crazy. I was like, bet, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do another one. Took me 2 months. I did another one. That shit went even crazy. I was like, damn, bro. Like, this shit like it's
not a drill.
This is not a drill. And I'm not talking about no drill shit. So that's why I called it This Is Not a Drill. It's like, we're not even like,
we're not playing.
Yeah, we're not even making drill music. This is literally not drill music. We just doing beats like people we know gonna love and shit. So it's just like, that shit was just fire. That was a fire ass time. I ain't gonna front.
Nah, but we already mentioned it already, but like the Soul Eater on the shit.
Oh yeah, on the G Plug shit. Yeah, that was fire. Yeah,
wait, which one was the cover for This Is Not a Drill?
That's the Guilty Gear shit.
Oh, Guilty Gear.
The first This Is Not a Drill 1. That was from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like we flipped the manga, the Steel Ball Run arc and shit, because it's like it applied to it, because they had a race for like $68 million across the whole United States and shit.
Oh yeah, they weren't playing with that.
And it ended in New York and shit. And New York is like, you feel me? It's like the capital of this hip hop shit for real. So I was just like, nah, let me just, you feel me? That shit just inspired me. And it's like one of my favorite mangas I ever read. So I was just like, nah, I just gotta wave this into something that I really fuck with. And I did. And then the same thing with Guilty Gear. Like I was fucking with Guilty Gear heavy at the time. I was just so inspired. I was just like, nah, like I'm gonna take certain elements from that shit, including like visual wise, sound wise. And you feel me? We made that a thing.
Now that was a good segue, because I was like, bro, one thing that I fuck with you about is you be hip. You be hip on the game and shit. You be hip on the nerd shit. Like, don't get it twisted. He be on the block, bro, but he'll hit you with the fucking up down on the fucking Guilty Gear too.
Bro, I swear to God, I just love the culture and shit. You feel me? Just with everything. I just fuck with cool shit. You feel me? Shit I fuck with and shit. Like I'm gonna put it into my music, because it's like, all of that shit inspired me. It makes me me, and it gives me the swag that I even got to like get on beats, how I get on them, and how people even fuck with that shit. So I gotta implement that shit.
Songs like Xeon, like you're like mentioning, like like just you said something about Espion. I forgot the bar.
Yeah, what's it called? I got so high. What's it called? I got so high, damn near turned sidekick. I feel like Espion,
bro.
Oh, bro, I'm with the Moonlight Umbreon.
Yeah,
dead ass. Like.
Nah, then I just gotta get some questions out on just like, fuck the music, like on
Talk
some
to me,
game
twin.
shit.
Talk to me, twin. Talk to me.
So fighting games, I know that you really into that. What's your favorite?
I ain't gonna lie, I really fuck with the Arc System Works franchise. Like they be doing a lot of crazy shit. They responsible for like Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, fucking Under Night. Like the thing about Guilty Gear, like that shit's as old as like Mortal Kombat and shit. Like that shit been around. It's just they had dropped the new version in like the 2010s and shit. That was the new game, and then they dropped the new one a couple years ago, Guilty Gear Strive. And that's honestly one of my favorites. I say that I used to fuck with Street Fighter OD. I used to play Mad Naruto back in the day, like all type of shit.
What brings you to fighting games so much?
It's just like, I don't know, just the way I play games and shit. Like I was able to focus with them shits, and they had a learning curve with like combos and shit, and just to see the competitive aspect of that shit. Like people coming home with bread off of that shit. Like they winning 30 grand tournaments and shit. And I was just like, damn, like maybe one day I could be one of them people. And I used to see people like Lupe, like one of a fire ass rapper. You feel me? And he used to go to Street Fighter tournaments and shit. It's just like, That shit just hard. I don't know. And I just used to fuck with them shits all the time growing up as a kid. So why not?
Yeah, for me, I like it's my favorite genre too. I just like the learning curve and like also the fact that like anyone can pick up and play.
Literally,
like, I feel like certain games, like I literally made a video about this. Like FPS, bro. There's too much moving parts. Like you gotta aim and practice all this, bro. Yeah. Just look at the fighting games. Literally tell you how to get good right in front of you. It's your choice.
They have a training mode and all that, but you just gotta grind that shit.
Nah, literally, it's your choice to learn the combos. It's like, and they just show you everything. I don't need to download Aim Lab. I don't need to like learn all these crazy.
They show you everything you gotta do, bro. They have trials for that shit. So you learn that shit all that.
And they got the drippiest characters too. Fighting games have the drippiest characters.
You be fucking with Marvel vs. Capcom?
Yeah.
What's your favorite one?
2.
Yep, that's 2. The correct answer.
Yeah, and then
who you starting 3?
What's the guy from Okami? Or no, maybe I'm playing 3. What's the 3D one?
Yeah, that's 3.
Oh no, then I'd be on 3.
Yeah, I'll be fucking with 2.
But I fuck with 2, but
I fuck with 2. It's a classic.
More.
Yeah, nah, 2 is a classic.
I do Frank, the zombie guy with the camera.
Yeah. And Frank West from Dead Island.
Frank West. And then I do the Okami. That white wolf.
You're talking about Amaterasu.
Yeah. And then I'm trying to think of my third. I usually just go with those 2. I fuck with the wolf heavy, bro. I be on that wolf heavy.
I be going X23, Trish. Cause I be doing like, I ain't gonna lie, like most of the times like I be picking
Phoenix Wright, that's my third one.
I be picking teams and shit. Sometimes I just be going with the shorties and shit. So I go X23, I go Trish. Sometimes I'll go Storm, or I might fuck around. I'll go what's her name? I'll go Jill. Sometimes I'll go Jill Valentine for real. Sometimes I'll go
all
Jill.
Those baddies.
Yeah, they go look stupid too. They be going.
Now
crazy.
You got an anime baddie on you.
They be kicking ass. Hell yeah. Hold on. Shorty from Bleach. Hold on. Nah, cause I remember I seen this shit as a kid in the library. I was like, yo, I gotta get this as a tat. Like, this shit
literally.
Quick shout out to my son Zach Beetle, who got me right on the tattoo. Hell yeah, one of the best tat artists out there for real.
Nah, literally.
Hell yeah.
Nah, what other mains do you have, or what makes you choose a main in the games?
I like fast characters. I ain't gonna lie. I like rush down characters. Like somebody I could like rush you down with and shit. I'm not too crazy about like projectile characters. That's why I fuck with Dante OD, because Dante got like mad combos and mad moves and shit. He got mad variables. Like I fuck with all that shit. Hell yeah. Like I want to do like, I like stylish fast fighters. Like,
and that kind of like represents you. You a stylish fast rapper.
You
like
feel me? There you go. That shit all reflect. You feel me?
Nah, literally.
Hell yeah.
Nah, but anime wise, like, what's the animes you fuck with?
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't even been too tapped in recently, but like my favorites off the top of my head, Cowboy Bebop is a classic, Samurai Champloo is a classic, Dora X2, Gangsta, Fire Force, Soul Eater, fucking what's it called? I like the OG. I love the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! GX2 and the 5D shit. I love all 3 of those.
Yeah, you make me want to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! You always put those in your snippets.
Because
Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of tough.
Nah, cause Yu-Gi-Oh! Foul, bro. It's just like, you feel me? Like all the kids from back in the day made that shit look crazy. So it's just like.
Now I literally recently found out that I thought the monsters were called Yu-Gi-Oh!
Nah, they dual monsters.
Dual monsters.
Yeah, DM. That was the original name for that shit. DM, dual monsters. Same thing with Pokemon. The original name for that shit was Pocket Monsters.
Yeah.
And that's where Pokemon comes from.
Yeah,
Pokemon,
I knew that. But I didn't know anything about you. I'm literally about to start watching that Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yo, nah, I ain't gonna lie. You can't even watch. You gotta read that shit, because they leave out so much shit because it's so gory and like the actual manga. That was the first manga I ever picked up. I went to the library when I was like 6 years old and I read that shit. Like I read, like there was one volume. I forgot. It wasn't even the first volume, but I read that shit and I was just like, nah, this is like insane. And that's what got me into like manga and anime in general and shit.
Was Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah. That and Pokemon.
Yeah, I feel like those are the gateways.
I used to have a Pokemon fucking, my mom had this one, like she gave me this one Pokemon fucking VHS and shit, and it used to have the Viz commercials on there, so I used to see like the Inuyasha commercials and like all that shit, and I just be like, damn, like this was like a different time for like just television in general. Even like everything had intention, and it was just like fire behind that shit. And like that shit just like made me want to get into that shit, like for real, especially as a kid and shit. And then Adult Swim, like you used to see shit on like Cartoon Network and shit like that, like 2-9 origami, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So all that shit, I don't know. They just made that shit cool. So
yeah, no, there was like a hot minute in the 2000s where there was no normal shit. It was just straight up anime.
Nah, for real.
Like it literally took over.
People be it be certain people that be acting like that shit didn't happen. Like, and that should be like frying me too.
Nah, literally, people. Nah, it just is crazy.
Everybody was influenced by that shit.
No, it's crazy that anime's so normalized now.
Yeah, it didn't used to be like that before.
Yeah, because even though we had that blow up phase, there was like this phase where like, oh, you're weird as fuck.
Yeah, people used to think you watching some weird shit, and those the same people like watching that shit now. And they watching whack ass animes. Like that shit is mad funny. Hell
yeah. No. I remember getting roasted for having a gaming setup in my room, and now everyone want to be a streamer.
Nah, everybody want to be a streamer. It's just crazy, bro.
Everyone wants to light up keyboards.
Front now, fiend later. That's how it go.
Nah, right.
Front now, fiend later.
Well, what do you look for in animes? Like,
I like animes with like some type of like. I like when the creator got or the writer or the illustrator, they got a sense of humor and shit. That's why I fuck with JoJo so much, because JoJo, like, that shit is like wild. It gives me anxiety. It's well written and it's funny, and the references are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nah, literally. If you could like get an anime made on the Mo Beretta legacy, like who you get in to direct it?
Trying to think.
Or maybe an easier one, just the art.
I ain't gonna lie, Ty Kubo, bro who did Bleach.
Yeah.
Bro who did Bleach. Illustrator, yeah, that's definitely who I go with. I'll go with him, or I'll go with bro who did Death Note. Yeah.
You like it kind of looking a little realistic?
Yeah. Because it's just like, I don't know, Tai Kubo's art style is like, it's fire. Because it's like, I don't know, it transcends anime in a sense. It goes into fashion and shit too. The same thing with the JoJo's drawer too.
Yeah.
Fucking Araki and shit. He references a lot of like pop culture and rock culture and shit and fashion and shit. And then like it showed, like, you can, like, I can literally show you some references. It's like they did a lot of shit, like they did like references from like House of Gucci and all type of shit.
Oh damn.
Hell yeah, like it's fire. Versace shows, all type of shit.
Damn, nah,
shit is crazy.
The freaking I love it when I feel like the best animes don't look like it. Like Cowboy Bebop really doesn't, in my opinion.
It's not like, cause it's like you can tell because they try to make that shit a live action, bro. But that shit's like a real. I don't know if you watch anime, like you're not watching like an animated cartoon and shit, cause that's what some people try to dumb it down to. It's like you actually watch that shit like a show. You're gonna appreciate it way more. I feel like, because they teach you shit. They always have like backstory.
It's Japanese animation, not Japanese cartoon.
Exactly.
Like that's why it
be real life shit going on in them shits too. You don't see them shits in American cartoons. Like, bro, there's people out here bro, shit get real.
Nah, literally.
Shit get real.
Nah, literally, because it's not cartoons are for kids.
Hell yeah.
Like, animation is for everyone.
That's for the kiddies and shit. That's where
people get fucked up at, and people try to play with animation like it's not real art. This shit is, bro. It's just drawn.
Hell yeah.
Nah, you good. That shit's just drawn.
Shit's drawn as the fuck.
No, wait, isn't that? No, that's dragon. I was about to think. I was like, I feel like drawn is some slang.
That's some Philly shit. That's some Philly shit. Be like, hey, you drawing shit.
Yeah.
They be like, hey, you drawing shit.
Wait. Now I feel like lately you've been working with hella people from the DMV. Like, what's your favorite lingo? Like, you be fucking with the way they talk.
Hey, young.
Yeah.
Hey, young. Be having me. We and Ja like. And Ja, like, cause it's like I know a couple people from the DMV and shit. Like, I used to date a girl from the DMV, so it's like I've been around that shit for a little while.
Bro, she was saying that Ja like shit.
Nah, she wasn't saying Ja like, but she was saying other dumb shit too. And that shit just used to have me. We like DMV people are just funny, bro. Like, y'all mad unserious. Like,
I need a Baltimore
that shit
haircut.
is funny as hell. Cruddy as shit. That shit be having me crying. Cruddy as shit. Ja like.
Now, what do you think about everyone's jacking the New York lingo?
I mean, bro, like, this is New York for you. I ain't gonna lie. Like, greatest city in the world. I'm gonna leave it at that. Like,
nah, facts. You don't be getting tight?
Nah, cause it's like, that should be mad funny, bro. You hear an out of towner like trying to be down. Like, I'll just be weak. I don't be tight, cause it's like, nah, my son like fake trying. You feel me? Like, you trying to be down and shit. That's what's up. That's how you know we got it. Like, how you know we got it.
What's your favorite New York slang?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. My man said fizz to me earlier. Silk said fizz. I was like, yo, we gotta bring fizz back. Fizz is short for fizz act. And like that's one of my, I ain't gonna lie, that's one of my favorites.
Wait,
bro.
that you're about to fizz out what?
Nah, like fizz, like that's a fizz, like that's a fizz act.
Oh, fizz.
Yeah, that's a fizz. That's some old shit.
Yo,
that's some old shit.
I love the acts or like the when you add Z's to shit.
Hell yeah, that's a fizz.
Mo Bizzle.
That's a fizz. Nah, shit. I ain't gonna lie. We be making our own lingo and shit too. We just be adding dumb shit at the end of fucking words and shit. And that shit just be, I don't even know. And I ain't gonna lie. A funny ass time in New York when everybody was adding Ington at the end of everything. Yo, what's the Linkingtons? Shenanigans is a great one. Shenanigans is a great one. Man, I ain't gonna lie. It's too many to think of, bro. For real. It's way too many to think of right now.
Now thinking of the DMV, like what about Zang made you want to make a whole album with him?
Bro, it's just like I was saying earlier and shit. Like he focused. He got his own shit going on. He got his own fan base. Like he running shit out there. How I'm running shit out here in the sense of like nobody sounds like him. Nobody can do what he does. You don't hear people from the DMV getting on them type of beats for real. He just doing his own thing. It's the same thing with me. You don't hear nobody from New York getting on the same type of beats I'm getting on, doing what I'm doing and shit like that with my style. So it's just like, and on top of that, he used to support me back in the day. He used to listen to my music. He still listen to my music, obviously, but like he did like know my sound and shit. And I always wanted to find people that I inspired that in the long run also inspired me and shit. And Zane inspired me to go harder with the shit all the time. So it was only right. It's the same thing with FK. FK used to listen to my music too and shit. I was just like, nah, I gotta lock in with bro. Like he know the sound. And it's like I influence him. So it's like, let's push this shit forward.
Nah, literally.
Hell yeah. That's what that shit all about. Full circle moments. That shit beautiful, bro.
Nah, that must be a crazy feeling, bro.
Nah, that shit fire, bro. Just to know that it's like people out here like doing good with this music shit. And it's like, they can name me as an inspiration. Like, that shit means the world. Because that means I'm doing something right. Like, none of this shit's in vain. You feel me?
Nah, that's so fun.
Like, it's easy to get discouraged with this music shit. You feel me? Like, for everybody and shit, I already know how it be. But it's just like, as long as you inspiring people out there to just, like, be better at what they got going on, just keep doing you, bro. Because that's a gift. That's a blessing. Not everybody can say that they out here doing shit like that. And that's the type of shit that make the world go around, in my opinion. So, you feel me? If you one of them people out there that feel like that, you feel me? Like nobody's really appreciating it, just know 9 times out of 10, there's somebody looking to you for that inspiration, bro. So you just gotta keep pushing this shit forward, keep paving that way for the newer generation. Because that's what all this shit's for at the end of the day. This shit for the new generation. Like when we going, it's gonna be people that's gonna have to carry the torch. So you feel me? Let's do this shit
just like this.
Let's do this shit the right way, for real, for real.
Ah, facts. And I mean, on that note, I mean, I feel like we talked that talk. Like,
we talked that talk.
Like, what's some like final closing words you want to lay out?
We talked that talk. I ain't gonna lie. 2024 was like a big year for me, just realizing myself and getting to know myself more, and just like studying up with myself and just icing up and shit. So 2025, I could just go like full head on into this shit and just do what I gotta do and handle my business for real. So it's just like this year was the warm up for real, but 2025, it's a whole lot of shit in store for everybody around me. You feel me? This not even just me. This shit bigger than me. This the family. You feel me? La familia. So just stay tuned for everybody around me, bro. Like everybody. Like we all about to come crazy this year because we want this shit for real.
No, facts.
We out here trying to be successful. You feel me?
Facts.
Like we not here to just talk about what we did back in the days. We got to keep doing this shit for real. Like
2020, bro.
Exactly,
we're at the
bro.
2025.
Like imagine I was here not doing nothing right now, and I was just over here talking only about the old days and shit. I should be lame as hell, bro. You gotta keep this shit pushing no matter what.
Nah, literally make a new lit time.
Make a new lit time. We create the times, bro. Like time and time again, it's shown. Like so on and so forth. Like you gotta make history for it to be history.
Gang. Is there any like things you want to finally get off your chest? Like, tell the world. Like, tell my viewers.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to everybody who's been sticking with me throughout my career and shit. I know that sometimes, you feel me, I be going ghost, or sometimes it maybe be feeling like I don't want this shit for real. But it really just be me, like, just trying to just make sure that everything I do is in good taste and for the better of everything. You feel me? So it's like, I've gotten more of an understanding of that this year than any other year. Because before, it was all off instinct. You get what I'm saying? But now, like, I'm not going to say before it wasn't with intention, but now it is more than ever. and it's only gonna keep going up from here.
Gang.
Oh God! Shout out to my supporters. I love y'all. Shout out my son D9, man.
Yo, gang.
Thank you for having me here
once
again, bro. My fucking brother, man.
Gang,
you already know that
2025,
shit,
like y'all about to see. This is gonna come out in 2025.
Stop fucking playing, man.
When you about to drop next?
Man, Mo Monday, man. Last Monday of the year, we dropping, man.
That already came out.
Huh?
What you about to drop in 2025?
Nah, it didn't. Nah, it didn't come out. It's about to come out.
No, but when this comes out.
Oh yeah, nah. I bet. So I ain't gonna lie. 2025. Man, it's a whole lot of showing away. All I'm gonna say for sure right now, just so y'all know, show your work too. Everything else, I'm gonna keep a surprise.
Shh. We out.
We out.